The Syrian Army Chief, General Abdelkarim Mahmoud Ibrahim, said his forces have been resisting for 14 years, in an address to soldiers. In a video broadcast on state TV on Sunday, General Ibrahim emphasized the unwavering determination of the Syrian army to protect their land and honor, vowing to deal decisively with anyone acting outside the law or resorting to violence. The video showed General Ibrahim conducting a field tour in northern Hama countryside, meeting with Syrian army members. "This is our land, our honor, and our dignity. But anyone who is a mercenary or acting outside the law and tries to open fire will be dealt with on the spot," he said in his address. "We've been resisting for 14 years. This is who we are, this is our military, social, and ethical upbringing," General Ibrahim added. "By God's will, everything is very manageable for us, and we are ready for confrontation." The army chief's visit comes while the Syrian military rushed reinforcements to the country's northwest and launched airstrikes on a major city Sunday to push back insurgents who seized the country's largest city of Aleppo in a surprise offensive. The insurgency, led by jihadi group Hayat Tahrir al-Sham, launched their campaign on Wednesday with a two-pronged attack on Aleppo and the countryside around Idlib, before moving toward neighboring Hama province. On Sunday, government troops created a strong defensive line in northern Hama, according to Britain-based opposition war monitor the Syrian Observatory for Human Rights, as they attempted to stall the insurgents' momentum.
على عدد من المواقع الأمامية التي استعادها الجيش العربي السوري والإرهابية المسلحة والأعمال المنفذة لطرد الإرهابيين من المناطق التي دخلوا إليها.
نحن هاي أرضنا وهذه عرضنا وهي كرامة. بس أي واحد خارج عن هذا القانون، خارج عن هذا المأجور، بدوت لقدامنا رح نجعله مكان. شو بدايتكم وأنا معكم.
الجيش العربي السوري دخلت هذه المناطق وهي الآن تقوم بعملية تمهيد ناري ومدفعي إلى المناطق التي تليها. رفقة رجال الجيش
يتم أن تقوم وحدات الجيش العربي السوري وهؤلاء الرجال بإرجاع الوضع إلى ما كان عليه.
العربي السوري للتقدم في عمق محافظة حما لتفتيشها وذلك من أجل تطهيرها بشكل كامل من تواجد العصابات الإرهابية المسلحة.
Footage has been released showing another ammunition and armored equipment warehouse abandoned by the fleeing government troops in Syrian city of Aleppo. The warehouse captured by the rebels contains anti-tank portable missile complexes, grenade launchers and a large number of shells for them. It should be noted that in recent days, a large number of weapons and heavy military equipment abandoned by the Assad army fell into the hands of rebels.
الله أكبر.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الله أكبر. تم اغتنام مستودع صواريخ إجراد. الله أكبر ولله الحمد. الله أكبر. حركة فجر الحرية. الله أكبر ولله الحمد.
تكبير. الله أكبر.
الله أكبر.
الله أكبر.
الله أكبر. الله أكبر. الله أكبر. يا أسد رحاه. الله أكبر.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الله أكبر. تم اغتنام مستودع صواريخ إجراد. الله أكبر ولله الحمد. الله أكبر. حركة فجر الحرية. الله أكبر ولله الحمد.
تكبير الله أكبر.
Servicemen with the Defense Intelligence of Ukraine destroyed 3 Russian radar systems in the temporarily occupied Crimea as a result of an operation by the Defense Intelligence of Ukraine of the Ministry of Defense in the temporarily occupied Crimea. Successful strikes were delivered on Russia's expensive radar systems, the statement of Defense Intelligence of Ukraine says. In particular, Ukrainian servicemen targeted the Kasta 2E2 radar system and 2 Podlet radar systems. The 48YA6 K1 Podlet mobile radar is used by Russians to detect air targets at low and extremely low altitudes in difficult interference conditions. In particular, Podlet is designed to provide targeting guidance for S-300 and S-400 air defense systems. It is noted that the estimated cost of the destroyed enemy radar system is $5 million. The intelligence service emphasized that fire missions against military targets of the Russian invaders are ongoing. Retired Colonel of the Ukrainian Armed Forces Roman Svitan says that destruction of the Russian Podlet radar system by the main intelligence directorate of the Ministry of Defense of Ukraine on the territory of the temporarily occupied Crimea deprived the eyes of almost the entire enemy air defense system. He noted that the price of this complex is $5 million. At the same time, it is the radar that is intended to issue target designations for the S-300 and S-400 air defense missile systems. The system belongs to the so-called radio technical troops of the Russian Ministry of Defense. These are the eyes of practically the entire enemy air defense system, as well as headquarters that carry out certain control in certain directions, the analyst emphasized. According to him, this radar was used by the Russians to detect air targets at low and extremely low altitudes in difficult circumstances. It was very important for us to destroy it. The main intelligence directorate of the Ministry of Defense of Ukraine took over, and they did a great job because they accomplished this task. Ukraine has repeatedly targeted Russian military and industrial targets in Sevastopol and elsewhere in the occupied peninsula during the full-scale war.